Greetings, punks, goths, metalheads, herberts, herbetters, Martians and subterranean folks. How you all doing? My name's John and this is the Health Anarchist channel. Well, today I'm going out to meet one of my friends for a bit of a catch up, and we're meeting at a pub in Uppermill in Saddleworth called the Church Inn, which is one of our favourites. And also, while I'm up there, I'm going to be having a look at this interesting old graveyard at the back of St Chad's Church. Now, I've been there a couple of times before, but it's been quite overgrown when I've been there. I mean, it's quite overgrown anyway, but in the summer when I've been, it's been hard to see all the graves. So I'm going up today in January, and hopefully a lot of the undergrowth has died down a bit and I'll be able to see a bit more of the graves there. Now, I am interested in old cemeteries. I don't like modern cemeteries, especially ones where, you know, that are still in use. But old historical cemeteries, yeah, I really find them interesting. Now, it's a very interesting place. You've got St Chad's Church, which is a neo-Gothic church. And just next to it, you've got the Church Inn, which is a really old historic pub. And this little road that leads up to it just looks really cool. And I think it would make an absolutely fantastic horror movie set. Now, I'm going to get walking now, and I'll see you guys in a bit when I'm nearly there. So, just to give you an idea of the beautiful rural location of this church and its graveyard and the pub, I'll just show you a bit now. So there's the church, St Chad's. The graveyard's just behind it, where all those trees are. And this building, just to the right of the church that you can see now, that's the Church Inn. And we'll be going in there for a drink when we meet up. So we're just in front of St Chad's Church now, and this is the old village stocks. These two stone posts, now there would have been planks of wood going in between them with holes for people's heads and hands and feet. Some of them just had head holes, some of them just had hand holes, and some of them just had feet holes. But we've got a date on this. If we come up, that says 1698 on this side, so they're very old. And you can see in the middle, that's where the wood would have gone. Now, a lot of them, the person would be sat down and they just have feet holes in the wood. But I love cool historic things like this. And also next to it, you've got these little steps. That was for people getting on and off horses. So we're just in front of the gates to the graveyard now. Should we go and have a look? Yeah! So it looks like the graveyard really has been cleaned up really well. So as graveyards go, this is my favourite one, just because it's so historical, and it's such a chilled out, quiet location as well. I mean, yeah, definitely my favourite graveyard. So this is interesting. We've got a grave here of Miles Schofield of Staley Bridge, so that's where I live, Staley Bridge. And I didn't think they'd bury someone in Staley Bridge all the way over here. So that's 1867. So we've got a really interesting grave here. I love the way the moss has grown over this one. So we've got in memory of John Marsden of Hollins, who departed this life on November 21st. Can't read the date, and I'm not going to move the moss, but we've got some dates down here, and we've got like 1920, so roughly that time period. So we've got an interesting one here, sacred memory of David Shaw, Thomas Amanda Shaw, and we're looking at the date of this. We've got 1867. We've got a John Hilton here, 1905, I think. Well, that's really nice how the moss has grown over that one as well. So it's actually quite a windy day today, but we're quite sheltered where I am here in this graveyard, which is handy for when you're having a look round at the graves and you're videoing. For this graveyard, we've also got very little graves like this one here. So we've got kind of a contrast. Now this one is beautiful. We've got John and Betty Broadbent, and the date on it's 1848. It's a bit loose, the lid on that one. Well, it's just come off a bit. Could do with being put back in place when there is people who look after this church and do a good job. But it might be one they'll do in future is replace it how it should be. Now last time I came here, this grave freaked me out a bit. It's like finding a grave with your own name, John Dawson. Now, what's even freakier is it says John Dawson of Mount Pleasant, Staley Bridge. And that's exactly where I live. That is so weird. Who departed his life on November 23rd, 1887, in the 70th year of his life. Also Mary Dawson, wife. Now that was a bit weird. I just thought I heard a woman's voice twice. And a bit angry sounding the second time. Now, look at these beautiful tombs here. That one's still got the iron railings. Someone was saying in one of their videos that they did about this cemetery that a lot of these railings were removed for the World War II war effort because they needed metal. I mean, that one's got most of the iron railings taken off it. This one's escaped it. So it's definitely interesting looking at this graveyard when all the undergrowth has died down. A lot of it's been cleared by the church groundkeepers as well, and I can see so much more of it, and it's such a nice relaxing place here. I love it. But I'm gonna go and meet my friend in a moment, and we'll come back here for a look around, so I'll catch you in a minute. Right, I've just met this nice couple of people while I've been walking around the graveyard. This is Stephen and his sister Shirley, and it's always nice when you meet friendly people. I've said that before in my videos. Here we've got James Buckley of Oldham, surgeon and apothecary, was buried 1742. Right, now I'm going to wrap this video up for today now. So thanks for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed looking at this historical graveyard. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now. Bye.